What's happening? Oh god. Okay, oh my god. That was terrifying. Hello! Hi honeybees, subbug fuckers. We're playing Cooking Companions. A game brought to you by Dear Dream Studios. Yeah, so that may be a little preview of what we're going to experience in this game. Some cheerful music, a little bit of romance, some cooking obviously, and some unspoken horrors that we're gonna get into there apparently. Yeah, that was quite the introduction. Hey Burby, how's it going? Includes real vegetarian recipes as unlockable rewards. Oh, exciting. Very good. I love me a good cooking game. I love me, well, I wouldn't say I love Dana games. I've played a couple. I don't usually like them because visual novels are too long, but I played a few. So, yeah, I guess we'll dig right in. This game is very heavy on the reading, so if I become a little too tired, then I will ask Barry to jump in on this with me. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. You don't understand how much broccoli is in this game. Kids just hate it. Well, yeah, I'm gonna continue. Oh, here are cast already. Gregor, we got a cute redhead with a very weird smile. A little brunette, that's good. A glasses guy with a mascot. And your resident bear. Rated B for vegetables, gotcha. Oops. Wait, no, go back, I wasn't ready. Full kitchen, running water, really has everything. And finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. It's gonna take me a minute to get these guys' voices. I can't wait to Achoo! I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Get all those allergies under control, Mariah. Don't worry, guys. Oh, I can scroll back? Okay. That's good to know. I'm going in cold. It's gonna take me a bit to warm up here. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease, we can make this cabin shine. So, are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out to get what we need. I'm gonna just adopt, like, the standard shonen protagonist. You know, the grown woman playing as a 13-year-old boy. Cooking and camping, that's exciting. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Leave that to the little guy. Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Oh, hey! Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. Oh, her name's Karen. That's not a good sign. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks, Anatoly. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds, there's bound to be treasure up here. Autistic guy spotted. Right there. Karen, it's foreign. She's... Why do they call her Anatoly? Oh no, Anatoly is the guy. Never mind. I'm just kidding. I knew that. Crafting is fun! Anatoly knows so much about edible flowers. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. Wait. Can you eat slime molds? That sounds disgusting. Most certainly not! What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous? I could figure that out. You can, but they're not great. I imagine... I've never touched a slime mold, but I imagine it's like touching and eating snot. Or really thick saliva. Not really a pleasant experience. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Are you though? She's a murderer? Red herring? What's going on here? Eek! Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. and smoking hot redheads that's just waiting to eat up your virginity. Every time I hear or say the word virginity, it makes me die inside a little bit. I don't know what it is about that word that is just cringe. It's all fallacy anyway. What I'm finding online seem to indicate slime molds are mostly harmless, but none of them are. Oh my! They won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Alright, so you're also a potential murderer. Or maybe you're all murdering each other. Who's to say? Number 1 is Anatoly. Am I saying that name right? Anatoly? Anatoly? No, Anatoly. Oh yeah, sorry Mariah. Got carried away again. Sorry, it's just me and my autism. I'm not making jokes about autism, but he's definitely autistic. Oh, Anatoly, look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we've brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anatoly and Mariah are getting the food. Breaker is gathering the firewood. And that makes you our designated chef. Oh, I'm here too. I didn't realize... I didn't realize I existed. It's pronounced Anatoly. Thanks. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod. Very excited to try your cooking! Alright everyone, let's go back to work while there's still sunlight. Later. And they phased out of existence, never to be seen or heard from again. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor. The 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. To save the game? Cool. Gotcha. Yeah, thank you. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress. Do you have any experience making meals? Oh, wouldn't you know, I know how to make boxed mac and cheese. I know how to heat up tater tots. I know how to even cook a single egg. I got this. Of course. I'm gonna answer to myself. I'm going to try to be as realistic on that as possible. So, yes, I do know how to cook. However, I don't prefer to cook. I much prefer baking. Is that so? Looking at you, I think you'd be good serving up food poisoning. Well, that's rude. Right? It looks like Karen will remember that. Okay, so if I don't impress her with my cooking, then I'm fucked. This is gonna be fun. Ooh, boy. Anyways. Going to check out the living room. I'm gonna check out you. Let's talk later. You got it, Karen. Karen heads to the living room and starts looking at the books. You decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight. You never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? Behind the woodpile, I'm sure there's plenty of food. There's nothing but cobwebs back there. Thankfully, no spiders. Oh, but if there's spiders there, that means that there's no bugs, or going to be fewer bugs. Is it something changed? You look at the wood logs closer. This is just a pile of Norway spruce. That's not just a pile. Oh, do I have to... How many times do I have to do it? The Norway spruce won't burn as well as oak logs. These would be useless during a snowstorm. Then what are they good for then? These logs are less dense. Won't fill the cabin with a heavy smell. Perfect when you want to smell a good meal. Supplies aren't anywhere near here. Oh my god, okay, so having to basically click everything until you can't click it anymore. Okay, how about the cupboards? The first few cupboards are empty. Anatoly must have put the supplies somewhere else. You check the cupboards again. Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. Well, clean that up, don't leave it there. You check the cupboard underneath the sink. Huh? I found a dead mouse! Hooray! This would be a great gift to- What? This would be a great gift to give to Karen. What? I have questions. Would it be a great gift? You put the dead mouse back in the cupboard. Karen's not ready for the dead mouse yet. You notice the letter L engraved on the left side of the cupboard. What a fitting gravestone for the mouse. What? What the fuck is happening? The first few cupboards are empty. What? No, but I want the mouse again. Give me the mouse. Okay, I got the mouse. The mouse's name is Larry. Oh, that makes sense. Poor Larry. How did they know his name when he died? Alright, what's in the drawers? You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. You check the drawer above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing in this one. Maybe Karen will find it appetizing. Oh, was the joke that my character is not a good cook, and so I think the mouse would be... I don't know. I don't know what to make of the dead mouse. Or or Lucy, or lesbian. One of the two. Or both. Check the drawer above the wood pile. Something is making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might. Inside's it. Oh! Cabbage! It's time! Oh boy. I'm getting instant bug snack vibes. Chop it! Send off! Onion is here. Maybe just give this guy all the same voice so I don't have to remember multiple voices. Okay, well, if they're gonna do that, then I have to give it separate voices. Like my father corporate said, alright, to the occasion. Potato? Cabbage stuffed me into this drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. Where the chocolates? Your mic refuses to allow you to use a raspberry. God damn it. I don't know how to change that so it won't cut off. I'll try to tone it down a little bit. Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is trauma. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share them with you, our secret trompet recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. I have crippling anxiety. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate, meat-free. Oh, is that going to become a thing? Like, we can only use human meat for the recipes out here or something? You unlocked your first recipe. What is it about this font that is just... It's not fun, it's not cutesy, it's just concerning. It's not creepy, but it's... I don't know, it's on its way to unsettling. Concerning? Yeah. You ever want to talk? Just come to the door. Chocolates. Move out. Cabbage really slams the drawer closed. You wonder if what you saw was real. I would wonder that too. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state, but only slightly. Hey, I heard you talking to some produce in the kitchen. Did you find the supplies? You shake your head. Anatoly lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. I got the emergency supplies. Oh boy, what's in it? Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some waters with potato, carrots, and celery in it. Not potatoes that were in the drawer and talking to me and that have crippling anxiety. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in, you cook it about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. You next mixed in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. How much of this is going to be me reading recipes? We're back! More firewood than you'll ever need. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have bigger bounty. Anatoly's burning the lead. We saw red deer. Mariah spotted it. Yeah, that's great. Anyway. Killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking at deer. We're gonna have spider soup. It's delicious. I have this family recipe. That should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spiders here. 160? Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. I think we can rule out the protagonist not being a good cook by the sound of it. Yeah, probably. No. Almost all of them are near the couch. I'm going to sleep on the couch. Trying not to blow my microphone out here. That's where 16 of them were. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll use the rocking chair. Just in case any of them swarm on the couch, I'll sleep with one eye open. Thanks, Gregor. Karen and Anatoly, you two take the bedroom. Hey, thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always planned on taking one of the beds. Hey, Anatoly, I snore louder than a lumberyard. Eck. Gotta love being unpicky about sleeping surfaces. I wish I could be. I don't know. My back hurts real bad if I don't sleep in a good place. Sweet dreams, chump. I feel like Karen is a kindred spirit with me. I don't know what it is. You turn your back to bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. It's revolting. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew. Ba-da-ba-ba. The hair is part of it, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's her personality so far that seems like... I mean, she's obviously more refined and cool than I am. But she's got a shit goblin-y energy to her, you know? You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. Oh, look at all these cuties, except for Mr. Anime Protagonist here. Oh, wow, this smells delicious. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. Tastes like mouse. Dead mouse. It's bland as hell. Karen! Tastes like every other vegetable soup. So generic. Could probably use some meat next time. Well, then it wouldn't be vegetable stew, Gregor. It would be meat stew. What the fuck are you talking about? For a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize Fragaria vesca, commonly known as strawberries, for some jam. Okay, yeah, we get it. We get it. We know you're hyper-focused, kid. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Okay, so this Karen is me, and Anatoly is Bearby. I pretty much said that verbatim to him before, jokingly, mostly. Everyone laughed at Karen's polite ribbing. Polite! I wish I could yell at you, but you're not even faintly wrong. I'm being realistic to who both of us are. I say rude things, you say scientific names. We make a pair, what can I say? Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Oh boy. Who's dying first? Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? 1 hour until dawn. Oh, fuck that. Will you two quiet down? Trying to sleep over here. Oh. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. We probably went to bed real early, though. Maybe. But waking up before dawn, an hour before dawn, fuck that. It's too early for this. Gregor? Did you see any spiders last night? There was a small one in the bathroom. Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more than wild sorrel today. Ah! If you're a lucky little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to craft some wild brown... Catch, not craft. Some wild brown trout. Delicious. What's with you and meat, big guy? Oh, I'm a raging homosexual, don't you know it?
Anatoly's herbalism book stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You know I'm not into meat.
Lesbian! The whole crew's here. We got the gay bear, we got the lesbian, we got the morally ambiguous bisexual, and the autistic semi-straight guy. The whole crew. It's every queer friend group, right? That's a shame.
I'd wake up early to go fishing.
Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Breaker wants to give you his wild brown trout meat. Yes, he does. Maybe we'll see more red deer today.
That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries.
I love blackthorn berries. Haha. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? Sure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Don't steal anything, okay?
Well, I wasn't planning on it, but now that you've mentioned it, now that you've specifically asked me not to, I kind of want to poke around in your stuff. Maybe I'll leave the cabin with a skip to their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of chompets to keep you company. Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. Ooh. Shoot. I feel like jumping to the basement is the bad call here. Maybe I'll talk with the chompets, get a lay of whatever the fuck that is about, and then we can explore the room on another day.
Hello! Ooh, dirty little cabbage.
Your heart almost stopped.
The other chompets are somewhere in the basement, so it's just us today. How about some fun cabbage facts?
Sure? You shake your head.
Yeah! Great! Cabbage has 24 calories and 100 grams and is a great source of vitamin K and C. Purple cabbage has even more vitamin C than green cabbage. Globally, Russia eats the most cabbage. Pretty cool, right?
I like the noises.
I should have been a scholar instead of world-class comedian. Since you've been so patient, today I will give you the chompet's secret recipe for Lebanese-style tabbouleh. Not a normal meal, but I think you'll enjoy it.
I'm not sure about this. Go to the recipe? Okay. Make sure to save beforehand. I will save and I will go look at the... Why do I have to leave the game? Why do I have to leave the game to look at my recipes? Title screen. Tabbouleh. I don't think I've ever had tabbouleh.
Wee cabbage!
Whoa. Oh, it's an actual recipe. Interesting. What is this, tabbouleh? Bulgur. Oh, I don't like wheat. Yeah, I don't like that, so this is not for me. Also, parsley. 3 handfuls of parsley. That's so much fucking parsley. I hate parsley. Yeah, this is not the recipe for me. Let's get back to our game though.
Well, my work here is done. Jump it! Move out! Can you close the door on me? I will surprise the others later.
You shut the drawer as per her request. Don't gender my vegetables. Unless the well, I guess the vegetable is talking. Maybe the cabbage told me their pronouns. I'm not into eggplant either, yeah. It's the spongy texture. No, the vegetables have genders. Okay. Okay. Are they like past people that have been reborn as vegetables? You look over the supplies and begin planning your next meal. We're back. Knock it off, Mariah. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of it? Shut up! What's he scared of? You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands, Gregor. It was just a marmot, Greg, not a monster. Oh, marmot. Mariah laughed so hard your ears ring. Ha ha ha. I'm not gonna voice act that one. Oh, okay, calm down, Mariah. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop her from hyperventilating? No, absolutely not. One less mouth to feed, right? You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Well, don't force him to share.
Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin.
Quite the selection of species here. We also found more wild sorrel, whatever. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? It doesn't really seem like it. You don't have a source of protein in there, so get some nuts or something. Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. Takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty. Cabbage rolls. Oh, am I gonna kill the cabbage? You first bring a large pot of water to boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil. Okay, I don't really care about the recipe part. I'm just gonna kind of skip through. My family actually makes cabbage rolls, but we would make them with beef. It was a very simple recipe, so like flavored beef with cabbage rolled up and then cooked in a tomato sauce. And I don't like the cabbage after it's cooked because it becomes like, I don't know, it's this gross skin texture. It's slimy skin. So I would just unwrap them and eat the little nuggets of meat. Yep, I'm cooking. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's actually very close to what my family does. You cooked cabbage rolls. Mariah looks optimistic. Does she though? And her face is not giving me optimistic. Oh, that's wrong. Wrong lady, sorry. Karen looks skeptical. Anatoly looks curious, but you'd never be able to tell because he's hiding behind the cabbages. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. What'd you guys think? That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat a whole batch myself. I think the vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. Oh, am I supposed to figure out what everyone's flavor profiles are in order to woo them through their stomachs?
The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it?
It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top. You'll thank me later. Incredible! It's definitely growing on me. Get this fungus off of me. Oh, dear God. This really was something special. Thanks again for cooking. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Well, that's rude. I cooked. I guess I didn't really do anything all day. That's fair. Usually, when you cook, other people clean up after you. Dishes can wait. Everyone goes to bed full and happy. You asleep? You asleep instantly. I wish I could asleep instantly. I asleep very slowly most times. Tomorrow will be another great day. How long are we planning on being out here exactly? A week or something? Good morning, everyone. Again, Gregor. Can't you let us sleep in? Do you ever get in an argument with someone and it goes so long you start saying shit that doesn't make sense because they're so nonsensical? Yes, I have. And that's a good opportunity to tell yourself to walk away from the conversation. Not a fun situation usually. Also, hello T-Sage, welcome. Not today. Why? Storm clouds are coming. We need to find some food before it gets to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but you used a lot of what we had. Gregor's also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It'd be foolish not to go out and look for food today. You really think it will flood? Thankfully, the cabin is on high grounds, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility. So it can't hurt to be prepared. I literally yelled, "Oh my god. I could eat my own hand because you're making me so mad." That's a great phrase. I'll have to remember that for later. You're losing it, Gregor. There's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare to fail. Anatoly, that was really fucking stupid. Let's get out. Let's go out and prepare for the storm. Did you not like look at not schedule, what's the weather schedule? Forecast, like before you came out here? What the heck? Guy I knew in college would de-escalate arguments by just saying he was going to lick the other person. Not sure if I could do that with my dad. Yeah. Yeah, that might be a little weird. Anatoly is a hell of an Adam's apple. He does, actually. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. Anatoly and Gregor head out to the bedroom to consult the map. Maria and Karen are still hanging around. Unfortunately, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Well, I feel like I gotta go to Karen. Anatoly is just storing snacks for his squirrel friend in his throat. Ah, that makes sense. Hey, this paper nailed to the wall looks pretty ancient. What were the old days like? I'm not sure what you mean. Never mind. You must enjoy these antiques, huh? You bore Karen with some brief yet dull descriptions of items laying around. Cool. I'll tell, the others later. Karen looks disturbed by your disturbed. You hear a loud laugh from the other room. What is going on? Gregor and Anatoly come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Oh. Is perhaps Anatoly the top in this relationship? Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. I feel like I've been here in a dream. Yeah, just a bunch of gay people hanging around in a cabin making food and thinking about killing each other. Oh, nightmare, right. Alright everyone, we have a route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. What were they giggling about? The group leaves, determined as ever. Am I just like, do I not get to go outside? Is that just not something I can do? Uh-oh. Huh? What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Huh? Radio? What's going on with the radio? You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. You got the strange radio. How do I access my inventory? I guess I don't. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Alright, what do you think? Should I... No, inventory system is purely story-based. Okay. Should we inspect the kitchen? Check out the bedroom? Look around the bathroom? But not in, I guess. Or go to the basement? Which of these fine offers seems most appealing? Look in the basement? Alright. You and I were thinking the same. I'm gonna go into the basement because that's what I was thinking too. Search for gremlins? Okay. I'll do that. That's a fucking terrifying basement door. Your imagination runs wild staring at the basement door. Yeah, exactly. It's true. It was his fault for chasing them downstairs. What? Just another rabid dog. You mill around until the others return. What the fuck is that? Chase what downstairs? Why do you always look so haunted?
Hey. The others are still looking for food outside. Anatoly found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others, but I'm gonna have to kill you. But I'm a little worried about our supplies. We crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food, even with rationing, to last if we get stuck here.
Why did we come here with so little food? Why did we... Something... Okay, so radio's broken. Karen had this weird comment about what it must have been like back then. We're rationing our foods. We don't have a lot of food. We're hunting. We're having to scavenge for berries. Something has gone down. Is it just me or is Mariah oddly cute when she's full of dread? I mean, she's cute in general. I wouldn't say that she's specifically cute when she's dread. I crunched in the... Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management.
Can you try cooking with the little lads this evening?
You nod.
Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far.
That's a fucking creepy face. Hey, Homestar. Howdy-ho, Nerdarinos. Welcome. We're getting into a cutesy cooking dating game with some horrible secrets to uncover. We're on a cabin camping trip in place with friends.
You're very sweet. I bet you would be really tasty.
Is Mariah blushing a little? I have done nothing to provoke this.
Hee.
Mariah, what? She'll remember what? That I had a conversation with her like any normal person? Oh, because I didn't have any choice in whatever conversation we just had. What are you remembering? Okay, I didn't actually actively participate in that relationship, but sure.
Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime.
You nod.
Looking forward to it. You could hold cooking classes here someday.
Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Ah, the gang's back. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar, though.
Do you have any?
You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Use of orange, red, even a little purple poking out.
Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning.
So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome! Big guy. Why do they not know each other's names? We must have walked a few miles today. Beautiful area. You could even see snow on the tips of some mountains. Alright, who's ripping a fat one? That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You look from person to person, trying to determine who it was. Who was it? It was definitely Mariah. Mariah! I'd recognize that sound from anywhere.
Guilty!
Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. What? Those who have it do not want it. Those who have at least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust? Try again, big guy. Y'all could hear that through the screen? Big yikes. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. Hold on, let me see if I can figure it out. So those who have it do not want it. So who have at least succeed. Old age? Yeah. Those who have it for too long perish. Life? When you feed it, it gets smaller. No. Doesn't make any sense with life. Oh, hunger. Those who have it, yeah, don't want hunger. That makes sense. Those who have at least succeed. Yeah. Those who have it too long. Yep. Fear? I guess fear might also work, but I think hunger is the point here. Because she was hungry. Good call. Good catch, T-Tage. You get a point. A big B point. I don't know what you can spend it on, but treasure it. Because that's the only one I've given out so far.
I got it. Is it hunger?
Correct. That was my guess. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar. Okay. Pour it on some bread. Wow. You cooked raspberry jam and bread. You can redeem it for the one prize in the Big B Point store. A swift kick in the butt. The bread's a little tough.
There, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
But this homemade jam is to die for. Huh. Sorry.
What was that? Why was that a joke? That's not funny. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks.
Oh, it's actually not a bread. It's a dead mouse that I found in the cupboard. Mariah! Everybody laughs. Ha 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 ha. You're not sure this could be called a meal. But it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. Doesn't jam take a good while to set or whatever? Yes. The ideal is that you cook it, you would add some sugar to it, and then you would let it simmer to cook out some of the water, and then you would let it cool, and in the cooling process is where it really becomes jam-like. But there was no cooling there, so I basically just mushed berries on bread. Not very exciting, in my opinion. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Someone's gonna end up being our food. Figured out what you're streaming tomorrow? You're tomorrow. What are you streeing? Something has been clinging to your back for days. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. It won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the hour. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your back in cool water. Doesn't work. Cuts deeper into your back, causing the river to run red. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall backwards. You push yourself to the bottom, trying to submerge the creature, shredding your back. But it won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. You let the current take you downstream. You give up trying to swim to the shore. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the waters. There stands before Shia LaBeouf. God damn it. As you gaze up to the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes. But you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. Ooh, that's... Whoa. It's the Banshee. It's the woman we murdered before we came here. I'm very intrigued. I don't know where this is going, but I'm intrigued. Wake up. Sorry, you were making strange noises in your sleep.
What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up?
It woke me up. I tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone nods in agreement and gets back to bed. What's so loud? Wait, hold on. What's loud? What is loud? Why is there loud? Thunder? Lightning? What? Except for you. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Karen's snoring is making the walls shake. You don't sleep a wink, opening your eyes when you hear Anatoly slamming the door. He sounds petrified. Uh-oh. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like sailor to take warning was more appropriate for today.
That's not fucking funny, Gregor.
Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow.
Not likely. You're no optimist, Karen.
Yeah. That's all Gregor has going for him.
Ech. He's also good at chopping wood, though.
Ha ha ha. Knock it off, you two. I can't do the low voices. Mariah, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow?
I'd give it a 27% chance, which is weirdly specific.
Based on what?
I was bored stiff, so I wrote a book on local precipitation levels.
What the fuck? Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it earlier?
I couldn't make it past the cover.
Is that right?
You don't understand. Weather's not my hyperfixation. It's only, nature-y thing. Well, I guess weather's nature. More like plants, and that's my jam.
Looks like we're gonna have to repopulate the planet. Ooh. These people seem like the most ooh group of campers. They really do.
Yes.
Yes.
That bookshelf has some great books on artisanal crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? Why are those in the...
Why is there a collection of those kind of books here?
How did you arrive at 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow?
Also, is the squirrel just gonna go not squirrel, whatever the fuck that is. Is that gonna go unspoken, untalked about? What's going on?
It's easy. Take the time of year and multiply it by a factor of...
Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. Wow, she's surprisingly smart. She isn't dumbing any of this down.
It's set to where... So the first thing you need to understand...
Minutes of explanation feel like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Mariah. Yep, figures. So intently he hasn't blinked yet. Did he fall asleep with his eyes open? You can see his eyes drying up. Ooh. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. Is she casting a spell? This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture, ending with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd.
Mariah, that was awe-inspiring.
You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of it. I'm here for showing off my arms, not being smart. The squirrel's actually the one talking, piloting the guy like a mech. Ah! Anatoly drops dead from boredom. I think he was actually interested, maybe. Would I like context for folklore refs? Maybe. Not right now. We'll see. Anatoly turns to you.
There's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the little cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our food situation is a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions.
I believe in you.
I don't.
Me too, I guess.
Don't fuck it up.
Jesus. And Mariah, what is with you? Oh, she doesn't... she doesn't think I rationed well. Oops. Looks like we have enough leftover berries from our bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs, except for you. None of this... This is so fucking awkward and weird and comfortable. I don't like it. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy, or else. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. You get out some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check on the Chompettes.
There's only one of us now. Ooh.
Hello!
Hello! Don't worry, as the leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us.
Onion!
That big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell me about them.
Yeah, cabbage is fine. That's good. Run. That's all. Oh! What the fuck was that? Are your plans going awry? Ho ho ho. Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burn it down? No? My business is now toast. I don't like the creepy audio laugh, but I do like bread.
That's a little stale. You know how raspberry milk were introduced? You tell her no.
Raspberry!
Raspberry milkshake.
Boo. You let out an audible groan. Did Cornbread teach you that one? I want to talk to Cornbread.
Did an entire day on it.
Please kill me.
It was well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette comedy competition this year.
Raspberry!
Of course.
Onion!
Now I'm here.
Oh, choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? What is that supposed to mean?
We still talk about that closing joke, Bread. You're going to do great this year.
I mean it. Kill me.
Anyway, don't even think about eating us if you're hungry. Chompets stick together through thick and thin.
Raspberry!
Red and shine.
Feast and famine. Kill them all.
Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're looking you up again.
Life or death.
That's right. Chompet.
No. What the fuck is it? Oh, am I having hallucinations from lack of food? The Chompets somehow managed to close the drawer on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Well, I guess... What's my motivation for not telling everyone else that there's talking vegetables if they actually physically exist? Can we eat them? If they don't exist, I guess it'd be crazy. I don't know. Just write it off as eating a random mushroom. Karen stops as you bring in the food. Took you long enough. Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread left and the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread. Welp. What, Dandy? You've been wanting attention all day. You want to say hello to everyone? Wait, the Chompettes weren't part of the plot? I don't know how they are. We have yet to figure... I'm sure they'll figure in some way. I can't snuggle you right now because I have to talk about these weird people who are trying to make food. Okay, let's send you on your way. Karen is right. Is she? What the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. Uh-oh. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Oh, wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spores give us food poisoning? I'm, no scientist. Sorry. Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping the bread apart like a pack of wolves. Gregor eats the biggest chunk of mold. Hopefully you don't come to... bad things happen to you, bud. If I were starving, depending on how much mold is on there, I feel like mold probably isn't the worst thing to ingest. I don't know. I feel like the reason why people say America's literacy rate is so low right now. Oh. There hasn't been a lot revealed yet, so I don't think you're missing much.
Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal.
Oh, that wasn't sarcastic.
But it's more than we had in Ukraine. Oh. More than we had in Ukraine.
Where is this going? The story is very heavy on questions. I'm getting that impression. Plenty of rainwater. Oh, Anatoly, Karen, Mora. I guess they're all kind of like Ukrainian or Eastern European names. Ooh, bring back the talking food.
Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until the storm is over, we shouldn't leave the cabin. Should clear up if we just give it some time.
Anatoly, what makes you think that?
One of the books had weather reports.
You're illiterate, so that's a lie. What is it? How is he illiterate? Huh? Karen, I've seen him reading.
Who reads upside down?
What do you think? I want to romance Karen, so I'm gonna agree with her. Good.
You're funny. Keep playing pretend, Anatoly. Brutal, Karen! I found an old picture book in the living room, Anatoly.
Might be something more on your speed. That's rude. That's rude. Karen! Karen smiles at you. I guess we'll call it a day.
Yeah. Sure.
Everyone shovels off to their sleeping areas. 6 minutes later? I'm glad you called on Anatoly's bluff. I love it when people agree with me without question. You continue to impress. It's a shame Anatoly is sleeping in the same bedroom. Oh my, I should have never shared it with him. What if it was just me and you? Oh my, whoa, Karen. A nice timing with the sound effects there. I'm sure we could study and squeeze in a few novels before bed. Well, we'll have to kick him out at some point, right? Oh, you'll have to tell me about that anatomization book in the bedroom. Really cool pictures in there. Karen looks like she has a crush on you. Let me know if you're ever free for a lesson.
Okay.
Boner alert! Damn it, I think my laugh at the sound effect timing was audible on stream. I'm closing the door. Thank you. Karen walks away looking very happy. Wow, all I have to do is agree with her once and she's all over my bone? You are definitely sure Karen will remember that. I will remember that. Nice. Oh, yeah. Maybe you're also really hot. She got a praise kink. Yeah. You go to sleep very hungry. This game is not ending without some form of cannibalism one way or another. You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up.
And that's how fast a deer could run if startled.
Whoa.
Incredible.
Impressive. Yawn. Boring.
I wish we had a deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal.
No.
We can't skip meals. It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history.
That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly.
What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly.
Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. Sorry. So we're gonna eat that squirrel or not? Right. So passive-aggressive of him. They're either very nice or very clueless To not even mention the squirrel as a food source. Maybe it's like a trained squirrel that leads them to like truffles like a pig, so they don't want to, they can't get rid of it because it is a source of food in another way. It's a renewable source, I guess. Not renewable. Whatever, you get it. Everyone moves to a separate area. Karen is in the bedroom. Gregor's in the living room. Mariah in the kitchen. And Anatoly in the basement where he belongs. Who do you want to speak to? Well, obviously I gotta talk with Karen. In the bedroom, no less. Looks like she's just slicing away at a block of wood. Hey, can I let you in on a secret? I've actually enjoyed your cooking so far. You guys expect me to be rude and mean. So I have to keep that reputation up, right? Can't have anyone thinking I'm soft. I see. You're not sure where this is coming from. Promise me you'll give me some cooking lessons soon. Okay. She is cute. She's not ready yet, but you nod polite. What the fuck does that mean? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. What a masterful way in one line to suggest a lot. That's terrifying. Anatoly Squirrel is a vampire. That's why I'm fashioning a steak. Thank you. You're definitely sure Karen will remember that. I hope I don't carve up the person I'm pursuing here. You leave Karen to go meet up with the others. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. No shit. It won't stop. You're all doing great. Just a little longer. I'm so hungry. Me too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. All we did was just lay around all day and spoke like 5 lines to each other. Your stomach is growling more. You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. Anatoly, perhaps? You keep telling him to lie down on the tray. But he keeps screaming at you, calling you names. So you show him how it's done. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. A smile crawls along his face. His anger turns to courage. And he pushes you into the oven. As the stench of burning hairs fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake up in a cold sweat. So are we reliving previous times we've cooked someone, killed and or cooked? I'm so hungry I could eat a kid with glasses and a squirrel on his shoulder. I mean a horse. Oop. Yeah, I think that's what's going on here, is that we're reliving some of the deaths that we've caused. The most important question, though, is how did he taste? Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees for the windows. You hear Mariah getting up. She looks petrified. I couldn't sleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes. This storm is too loud. Karen looks out of it. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Do they know I'm a murderer? Are we all murderers here? Man, everyone looks like shit. I got a good look out of the window. And? All I saw was rain. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night, I could have eaten my pillow. Kept pacing around the bedroom. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, we're gonna need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. Once the weather improves, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. I dreamed I was eating a pillow. When I woke up, my giant marshmallow was gone. Oh my god, I would actually love a pillow-sized marshmallow. That would be really fun to play with. How close is the nearest town? I don't know.
Didn't you have a map on you?
I can't read, I told you. I think I dropped it when we were running after Gregor. Oh, the fucking map. I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Gregor, you're sweet. You're a sweetie. I hope that's not some mask for some horrible person. Ah ha ha. Mariah and Anatoly go white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now? Well, have to ride out the storm. Mariah looks at you.
We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating.
The group stares at you. What the fuck do you want me to do about it? It'll clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to different areas. Gregor's fake optimism is worrying, and Mariah is having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? I don't care which, so do we want to see Gregor or Mariah? Any preferences? Maybe slight preference on Mariah, just because her voice is easier to do. Any takers? Anything? Anyone? Mariah? Okay, thank you.
Brr, it's cold in here. There must be some Taurus in the atmosphere. It's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it?
You explained to Mariah how the size of a person and fat content contributes to their temperature.
Wish I was as big as Gregor. But to be honest, I'm happy with brains over brawn. Do you know what he wanted to do for a career?
Mariah does her best Gregor impression. Cut trees and sleep under the stars!
How boring is that? What a fucking nerd. Except he's not a nerd because he's not smart.
Depends on the person, but pretty boring.
You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me.
Mariah blushes a little.
You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you.
You're pretty sure Mariah will... I like say 2 words to someone and they're like, I'm in love with you. Oh, Jeff here. Wow. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, there's a sequel. Exciting. That's so cool. I'm definitely extremely curious where this is going now. Hell yeah, leveled up with... I don't really care about Mariah. I want... Give me the Karen. You think Mariah and get the others. You call everyone together. They all look nervous. Alright, who are we eating tonight? Wish list and buy it on release day if you want to support. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Thanks for letting us know about that. Pretty cool game that you guys have done so far. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. Why are you all looking at me like sad baby birds? Everyone is staring at you. What do you expect me to do about it? I don't have any food. Hey, thanks for dropping by. You have a good time coding the next game. That's exciting. We need a game of all just food characters. Yeah. Chompettes only. They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off of it. Oh, we're gonna do that, the whole, what is the... Daffy... No, what was it? Fuck. Looney Tunes thing. Was that Looney Tunes? With the slice, the very... No, Mickey Mouse. Yeah, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. The very thin slicing of the bread. I'm not sure I've ever learned about a game's upcoming sequel this way before. Yeah, right? It's a new experience. I missed it. What's going on? One of the devs for this game just popped in to say that there's a sequel coming on, which is pretty cool. Definitely. I'm gonna hold off on, what's the word? My opinion until I finish this game, but so far I'm very impressed. Maybe we're checking out the second one. I know Barry really liked this, so I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's solid. You bring it out. Bring out the bread. You instruct everyone to take a pinch. And slowly, all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. That's weird. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully. Why don't you just divide it equally? That seems more equitable. Wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers, chewing each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. Anatoly chews it cautiously, slowly swallowing as he looks at the others. Mariah nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. I'm gonna I'm gonna make out with them so hard that I never mind, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Only time I've had that happen is when the composer of Smooshy Come Home stopped by stream. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was fun. And Gregor eats it in one big chomp. Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. What did I say? Down the hatch. Wait, am I not eating? Oh, well, we did tear it into 5 hunks. Never mind. He inhaled it. He's choking! Yes! That means we can eat him! The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but it's a living. But you've run out of options. Speaking of tearing into hunks, you wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving. Oh boy, I think shit's about to hit the fan. Good morning.
Get the fuck out of here. Morning.
Let me check if the rain is stopped. What the fuck do you think? Nope, still there. Still flooding.
Oh.
Various noises of despair. What are we going to do? Why is it raining so much? Humans can live 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or 2, right?
Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here.
What are you, in the Pacific Northwest? But do you really think it'll take that long? For it's gonna rain 215 days out of the year, but it's not gonna be flash floods. It's not that constant, like, it's gonna abate at some point. Anatoly, it's been days already. What makes you think it'll stop soon? Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. You don't really have a choice. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Your toxic positivity is not helping, Gregor. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared. But you need to survive. So pick one. Karen and Gregor begin to discuss next options. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen? Or Anatoly in the living room? I mean, I have to pick this one, right? Think instead about everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. Ah, I see. It's like the game Five Nights at Broccoli's. Exactly. Yeah, I gotta do that one. Could you have rationed the supplies better? You crunch the numbers one more time. You could have reduced the amount of vegetables used in the stew. But it was their first day. You had to impress them. Their first day with you? What the fuck is going on? Was there anything you could have done differently? Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. You wonder if they're upset with you. Gregor calls the group over for a meeting. We've decided we're finally gonna eat that stupid squirrel. I don't think any of us could take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. Oh, buddy. I don't want to ask this, but does anyone want their pussy ate? It's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. We've decided as a household, everyone's gonna rail Anatoly. Everyone is silent.
I'll go.
Mariah!
I used to swim all the time near my house. I probably have the best chance of swimming through the floodwaters.
Are you gonna bring food back? No! Let me go instead. You won't get very far if anything happened to your glasses, Anatoly. You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but... Little guy, let me go. Gregor, Sounds good to me.
Kevin!
His arms are the longest. He'll probably be best at climbing.
No, that wouldn't be right, Gregor. Let me go instead.
I get that none of these options are good ones. We need to find food or for help. Help from where? Gregor grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. Hey, Peachy Pie. We'll each pick one. And the shortest will go outside for search for food. I didn't agree to this. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths. You picked the biggest. Oh, that's rude. You watch the others intently. Will it be Gregor? Anatoly? Karen? Will it be Mama?
Looks like I got the shortest.
Oh no, we're never gonna see her again. Mariah! Mariah!
Okay.
You said it yourself, you're a good swimmer.
I watched Anatoly forge earlier, so I'll know what to look out for.
Forge where, like, it's flooding everywhere. Are you gonna, is there anything to forage at this point? Just swim until you find higher ground. Let's scout the area. Maybe you'll find fish out here. And how was she gonna capture it? Everyone looks heartbroken.
Karen, Anatoly, Gregor, there's a lot of repeating everyone's names in this game. Keep us alive. I promise.
Well, don't make promises you can't keep, buddy. I mean, as an alternative starvation, I guess it makes sense. Yeah. She promised. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening.
Goodbye.
The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is. And then, silence. Great timing, thanks, bud. Mariah has left the cat. Oh, yay. I'm sure we'll see her again. No, we won't, Karen. Don't fool everyone. Don't even josh us. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays out, waiting and waiting. The sun is completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. You have a strange dream. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize. The other is a cabin guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel. And then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are so strong, you can't get her into the oven. Hot? You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking into the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal doors off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. One of them looks behind her, eyes widening when she sees you. She's terrified. You've never been this angry in your entire life. You're gaining on them. They can't run forever. As you trample through a field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall downward, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to screen it anymore. You wake in a cold sweat. So I'm guessing Bearby kind of spoiled something by saying if we wanted some supernatural, or what was it, folklore information here. Because maybe we're not human at all. Maybe we are, in fact, a witch who wants to eat people. No. Ah, shit, I missed it. Damn it. Oh boy. Here we go. Good morning. It's not a good morning, Gregor. Get with it. Do you think she made it to higher grounds? I believe in Mariah. Me too. Me too. She'll be fine. Alright, little guy. So what do we do now? Just wait? Karen. How long? It's almost been a day since she left. Anatoly and Gregor look nervous. Someone needs to go look for her. Are you volunteering? We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. Okay, I can't wrap my head around why everyone came out to this cabin in the first place with so little food. If there's a town nearby, why weren't they better prepared? What's going on here? Whoa, that's a scary face. So it could be days before she gets back? What are we supposed to eat? Mice? Oh, actually, I did find this dead mouse. Karen, that's the best idea I've heard all week. I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. I never should have eaten that much. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly just not in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back? She promised. Everyone retreats to a corner. What do you want to do today? I'm gonna talk with Karen in the bedroom. Hey, you don't have to lie to me. I know Mariah's not coming back. Spilled ink, more mouse holes. I don't know where she came up with her being the best swimmer. I guess the only one that would know would be Anatoly. Last summer, Anatoly would watch her swim from the shore. Could have been a lifeguard. Such a good swimmer. She never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Karen seems deep in thought. Maybe it's better to leave her alone. I mean, I kind of get it. If I were in the position like this, I would maybe want to try to do something instead of just waiting. I'm gonna die anyway, I might as well do it while I'm doing something. You close the door softly. You want some fuck? Wow, what a depressing bunch of kids. I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. I'd be fine with the bread and jam. I'd be fine with just the strawberries. Ha ha ha. Nobody else laughs. That was a real shitty joke. I would kill for some vegetables right now. What does Gregor look like? I don't know what does he look like. He looks like someone from Full Metal Alchemist. You would too. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Good night. Night. Oh, I will kill. I would kill and I will kill. You fall asleep quickly, but you only dream about desecrating a corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. In a completely different room. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, wee woo, wee woo. I say we eat the person who sounds the most like pasta. Anatoly? Nice. Good morning. Karen's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? I have no choice. I will cook. Whoa, where did I get that? Just a cutlet of meat just chilling in my pocket for who knows how long. You cooked meat. Uh-oh. Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's questions. Oh, what's that smell? You don't have backup meat on you? I mean, I have a lot of meat on my person, but that's kind of attached to me. I'm not gonna carve off a piece. Oh god, maybe that's what I did. Gregor finally gets off the couch. Oh, where did you? The three are looking at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. Am I a chupacabra and I'm converting these people into chupacabras? You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? Uh-oh, I ate meat. Oh no, his squirrel! His squirrel's missing! Chewing ferociously is my favorite Tally Hall album. You explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden, so you can ration better this time. I understand. Thanks. Where's my squirrel? Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... delicious. Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns, looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some. Don't fight this, Anatoly. My squirrel! Anatoly takes a piece from the plate, turning his back to the group as he eats it. Where did the meat come from? You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. I'm going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Well, who do you want to talk to? Anatoly or Gregor? I feel like maybe we owe it to figure out what Anatoly's going through right now. I'm gonna go with Anatoly. Oh, sorry. Poor A-Man deserves a break. I don't know if this is a break talking to me when I cooked up a squirrel just now. You knock on the door first. Anatoly? You slowly open it. Thanks for checking in on me. You ask if he still feels sick. Not anymore. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. The less known, the better. You nod. Thank you. You're sure Anatoly will remember that? Hooray! I could... The juxtaposition. I love it. Your relationship is stronger. The first way to get to a man's heart is to cook up his squirrel. You leave Anatoly and go tidy up some parts of the kitchen. Hours pass. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. They can never be satisfied now. Ooh. Bad move. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time. No dinner. So they've eaten meat before, right? Or is it just like saying ration better as in I didn't ration the food before and now I'll ration the meat better? I grant full permission to anyone to cannibalize me in the event of my death in a survival scenario, by the way. You heard it, guys. Eat Bearby. Eating your friend's squirrel fills you with determination. Exactly. Fine. I understand. I can wait. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly. You have a strange dream. You're having dinner with the blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eye has been giving you issues lately, so you reply, forge me a new eye, then. You laugh. But then the ropes come out. He ties you to your chair with a long rope to prevent you from moving. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker one. No turning back now. The blacksmith takes a hot poker out of the coals, makes his eyes glow as he scowls at you. He slowly brings back the poker, aiming carefully for your eye, before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. The force of the blow throws you backwards a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. The blacksmith stands over you, spitting on your body as he raises the poker again. You wake in a cold sweat. Ooh, he's gonna stab me. How long will we last? Good thing I got meat. Will I ever talk to my chompettes again? You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? Santa, is that you? The floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. Good morning, big guy. Not so big now, are you? Where's Mariah? This might sound a little crazy, but every night at around 2 a.m., I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling sound like she's trying to get waters out of her lungs. Oof. Have you heard her, Gregor? Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. I haven't heard anything like that. I wonder if the thing about the first dream about drowning someone, if that was Mariah. I don't know. No, when she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something. Right? Oh, God. Oh, shit. Okay, you can't see it. That's fucking terrifying. I don't like that. I don't like it. Maybe I'll actually go down here. Maybe on the right. There we go. That seems more likely. Okay. I sometimes hear her crying through the radio. That's just a broadcast. Duh. Oh God, this is what happens when you eat the meat. I don't like any of them. I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. It's what she would have wanted. Oh, it's getting into you, Anatoly. Anatoly looks at you, begging. Bring us another slab. Ew, please. He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Help me! Anatoly. Gregor looks hurt by Anatoly's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. You grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. You cut it into squares, adding it to some boiling cauldron water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it quickly. It smells good. What What's taking so long? I don't like your face! Anatoly, stop it! Boil it faster! Looks almost done. Patience. It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. Raker drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole. That's not good. Anatoly creeps ripples in the broth with his finger. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah. Anatoly begins to weep. You look over at Karen. Oh wait, did we kill... Okay, yeah. This seems obvious in hindsight, but I think we might have been eating Mariah. You didn't notice her eating. There's just an empty bowl now. Atta girl. She likes my cooking. Karen is staring right at you. Yes, dear? How much more meat is left? You explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. Ugh. How could you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife? You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? This storm isn't ending. Calm down, Karen. You clear your throat. Anatoly? Yes? I think tomorrow you should look for Mariah. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants. Please, Anatoly. You can swim back after looking. Raker is right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. You're right. Mariah's still out there. He still hasn't accepted what happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us. Let me sleep on it. Okay? No problem, little guy. No one's getting out of this alive. They're all gonna be our sandwiches. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. What is she saying? Mariah. Something is approaching. Oh, fucking...
Don't be a crybaby, it's just me! Onion! Not going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's gonna cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin?
You don't answer, Onion. I don't answer to any vegetable.
Please? Please? Don't you trust my advice?
You shake your head. You're a fucking onion man.
Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses. Please don't skin me. That was a lie. People actually believed in the 1500s. How embarrassing.
Who would believe that?
Haha. There was a doctor in 1919 who tricked people into thinking it was true.
Kiss, kiss, cannibalism. Beginner cooking with friends.
Anyways, you know what smells worse than a raw onion left in a room? You! It's been a while since you last bathed, right?
You can't remember.
It smelled you before I even came into the room.
Onion!
Yikes. So, can you stop Anatoly from...
What the fuck is a... Why are you just casting shade on me for being stinky? When you're gonna ask me a favor? Fuck off, Onion.
I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous.
Anatoly can make his own decisions.
Onion!
Please! We don't need another one stuck in the hallways. Tapping on the windows. Crying to the radio.
You have the sudden urge to scream.
I do you think I've been using them assholes to get around?
Onion.
Scared to death that I'll run into her. Don't make me tattle the cabbage about you. She can be as mean as potato if you get on her bad side.
Onion.
Just kidding, she's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just tell Anatoly you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's only for me, okay? I'm not gonna fucking listen to Onion. You can trust me. Now, if you excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates.
Fucking whiplash in this game.
If for the fun again tomorrow, nothing beats sliding around on butter.
Onion.
Later.
I fucking love Onion. I like bread and potato. You completely forget the conversation with Onion, as you should, because you were hallucinating. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. What the fuck is this game? You have a strange dream. A fox is collecting payment from you. Oh, so you're definitely like a witch or a Wendigo or Jersey Devil or whatever. One of those things. You despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of a sack, then add 6 chickens on top. Animal Crossing? Oh yeah, that fucking fox. You want him out of your village. Get out of here. 2 dongs at the bottom of a sack. That would be the good thing, though. The fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in this journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you gave him the only things you had for food. A storm rages outside. Not the storm. Say it isn't so. I can't handle the storm. Oh, snowstorm, okay. That's what they meant. As the snow piles up, you begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. The rude storm. Trees begin to look like charred meat. You take a cut out of one, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Ooh. Your mouth fills quickly with blood as you wade through the snow. Days later, a deer gallops by. The first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. No flash of whatever at this time around? Something smells terrible in the living room. Oops. Someone puked in a corner. Oh. You wipe it up with a rag to save the embarrassment. Why in the corner? Use the bathroom. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. I could hear her whispers coming from the basement. She kept telling me to go outside. Onion, did you puke in here? Oh, we must brace the storm with our umbrella Ellas. Excellent. Excellent idea. We don't want to rush you, but we're really fucking hungry. But one of us puked last night. Really? And yeah, the one who pukes has to leave. Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Wow, Karen is cold-blooded. Oh, why so quickly? Because I'm hot. Waiting any longer. I'm not waiting any longer. You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Ooh, spicy. Best to watch out for that knife. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. Like 1 hour to spend time doing something, or 1 hour to kill someone. Man, Karen got them yams. Yeah. Oh shit, should we go to the basement? I know what I know what Elmstar wants is to beat the Chompettes. I feel like I still want to push it with Karen. I want to see what she has to say. I'm gonna do that. Well, you're already trying to max out Karen, right? Yeah, so I'll do her. Hi. Keep this between us. I'm not giving Anatoly a choice today. He's going outside. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good boy. Thank you for understanding. Karen cracked a smile. It looks like Karen will remember that. Oh, yeah. 3 hearts, baby. I can't wait to see what happens when we get to 5 hearts. Maybe we'll hold hands. Had everyone together for a meeting. Let's get him to leave. You call everyone together to discuss the next steps. I'm very curious, and maybe Barry can shed some light on this. How much does the story deviate based on your choices? Is it like pretty linear, or do the people who leave matter on who you talk to and what order, that kind of thing? Hardcore, uncensored hand-holding, hell yeah. That slutty thing. Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Would you like an answer to that now or later? I would like to know roughly, does the story change based on your choice? Just simple question there. Your hands are so sweaty and covered in blood. Anatoly looks pale, like he's going to pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision? That's because you make me wet. Ooh, baby. Yes. I'll help you guys all out. I promise. Uh-oh, don't promise. The events of the story do not unfold greatly differently based on your choices. There are some scenes that only occur with certain combinations of decisions. Fascinating. Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, pig guy. I'll miss fucking like crazy on our bed. I'll miss you too, little guy. I won't miss you. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Is it though, Karen? Is it? Oh, look at that sad boy. Karen! Yes? Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? Nah. You say nothing. I've made my choice. Goodbye, Anatoly. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Anatoly has left the cabin. Hooray! See you soon, little guy. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Hey, her bedroom's open now, right? Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. I'm not actually gay. I'm bisexual. Gregor's getting choked up. I didn't tell him. I'm missing him already. Tell him what? Tell him what, Gregor? Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. Where am I sleeping? Am I sleeping with Karen now? Where am I sleeping? Am I sleeping on the floor? What the hell? You shut your eyes, quickly falling to sleep. Standing up facing the corner. That's fucking terrifying. Thanks for that mental image. Uh-oh. You hear scraping on the floor. Found you. Oh. You explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's as tall as a tree, but dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? That wasn't even a joke. Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a tree reference. Get it? Anyway, you need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Why? I was called an emergency chump head meeting and told me to give you this mission. Protect Gregor at all costs. Understood? I'm not saying anything. I'm not giving into these delusions. You're fooling nobody with that act. I know you can hear me. Let's go with a nonverbal answer, all right? Protect Gregor at all costs. Fred sounds like a stock version of Jabba. No. Does everyone look like a snack to you? Yes. Oh, look, Cabbage, no. She will let you know the punishment later. Fred? On a roll today, see you around. Fred hops away, pushing himself through a mouse hole with a small hop. You fall asleep thinking about what Bread told you. And how delicious he looks. I'm coming for you, Bread. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. So this is indeed me murdering. Every time I dream weird, I murder someone, or is this just a memory of, I don't know. I'm definitely chopping up some good old Anatoly for us. After working the saw, you wrap the cuts in old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you decide to dry the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching. You clench your fist and get ready to strike at whatever is coming for you. You wake in a cold sweat. Gotta feed my girl Karen. Anatoly, just like Mama used to make back in old Italy. Hey! What is she saying? You wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk or sleep murder? You found some meat. Found. Wow! Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's event. You decide to surprise everyone with breakfast. You start by cutting each slice fairly thin. You brown each slice in the oven, releasing a unique smell in the air. Smells like twink, my favorite. Karen runs into the kitchen. What is that smell? Give it to me. Now. You don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Oh, God. Already? Gregor looks conflicted. But he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, grabbing more with his hands. Oh, he's so good! He tastes so good! Tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. Joke's on you, I never thought straight. I'm gay as fuck, yo. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm gonna lie on the couch, try to keep this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Just you and me in the kitchen, huh? Karen leans in close to whisper. I'm glad Anna told me you're gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? Oh, murderous match made in heaven, you are my babe. You tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all that I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years does it take you to perfect your art? You tell her. Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses, deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. I want you to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. She is a fast learner, my god. I would love that the end of this other characters came back and it was all just a misunderstanding. Except they actually did murder Gregor. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. This request is beyond extreme. Is it though? Is it though? Will you do this for me? Hell yeah. Of course I'll do it for you, babe. I knew you would. Thank you. She's learning quickly. Leave it to me to pick out the one fucking psychopath in the game. I guess others might have secrets, but the one obvious psychopath. You definitely think Karen will remember that. I don't know, maybe it's just a type I have. Your relationship is stronger. Hooray! Nothing like a date night, like murdering the rest of your friends and cooking them up for dinner, right? My favorite. Karen hands you a vial of mysterious liquid and you add it to Gregor's mug. Gregor, it's been a while since you've had some water. Come drink with us. This triumphant music is perfect. Yes, I agree. Gregor looks frightened. I can't stop thinking about the little guy. The storm. It just never ends. I miss Anatoly and Mariah. I don't. They were delicious. Let us toast to Anatoly and Mariah. They'll always be inside of us, Gregor. Oh my god, Karen, come on! Can't change that now. Gregor begins to weep. Wow, come on, lady. Come on, Karen. You're right. I know. Have you ever eaten raw meat, Gregor? What? Eating raw meat is one of life's greatest gambles. Get deathly sick, or... Gregor slowly puts the meat into his mouth, ignoring the smell. He chews it between sobbing. I'll never forget the first time I met Anatoly. I was chopping firewood outside the house, getting ready for the winter. Anatoly came over a butterfly net filled with them. What? Wait, what? Came over a butterfly net filled. Was the net filled with him, or was Anatoly? Who was filled with what? With a came over with a butterfly net filled with. Okay, yeah, they accidentally a word. He introduced himself and asked me if I wanted to hold one of the butterflies. I never had one before. He told me not to crush it between my large paws. Wait, are we all different kinds of... Wait, what the fuck, Mark? Are we all different, what's the word? Not critters, not cryptids, folklore creatures, I guess? He did what to a butterfly net? I don't know, Karen, where did you get this water? Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Worse. Gregor's eyes start to droop. Oh, he's the Axeman. And Gregor is a boy. I think it'd be best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you onto the couch, Gregor. You are devious, my lady. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, he's the X-Man. Ski! What? Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll handle the rest. If he screams, please ignore it. Okay. It was supposed to say bop. Oh, ski bop bop. Okay, gotcha. You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. So I knew she had a knife before. Has she murdered someone with me? This seems like her first time doing it. So why do I know about her knife? You leave her alone, going into the bedroom and crawling into the bed Anatoly slept in. He fell asleep almost instantly. I have so many questions. Wake up, sleepyhead. Aw, who's that? Doesn't matter. I got my boo here. You were having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. Made us all some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast? With what? It's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, though. Come on, let's eat. You get out of bed and head to the living room. Things are getting weird. Oh no. Oh fuck. I'm surprised that he's still alive. I don't know why Karen didn't just murder him. Maybe, I don't know. Why? He's a little weak from the blood loss, but don't worry. Bandage him up like a field medic. My... What is it, Gregor? Where am I? Maybe if you spent as much time reading books as chopping wood, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book. I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong. Necropsy? Necropsy. No, necropsy. What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? You're useless. You can't swim. How could you help us if you'd immediately drown? What? I put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. That leg was pretty tasty earlier, huh? Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? Haha. Gregor looks at you. Don't even think about crawling away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. We'll eat your fresh arm when everything else is gone. Let me start cooking some more of your leg. She gave him a portion too, huh? I don't know when. Was he, like, conscious for it? I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. Has it, though? I mean, you started this. Hey. All I wanted to do was to keep everyone alive and together. And I failed. I know it's really left you in pieces, Gregor. I'm sorry, that's horrible. Are you disappointed in me? No, you were delicious. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Growing up, my mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths. I was never satisfied. One day on my way home from school, I was walking past the town inn. Something smelled amazing. It was coming from a pile of trash. I dug through it and discovered a bag. A meal that was fresh out of the oven. At least that's what I thought. I became severely ill with food poisoning, dry heaving into the toilet for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. Like everywhere else, I was just here for the food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's going to keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. She's going to torture me again. You know that, right? Mm-hmm. Anything for my bae. Gregor grows more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I'm so cold. This cabin, everything about it chills me to the bones. Please, consider it my dying wish. We're eating him, but that's no reason to be cruel about it. Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay? Gregor begins to look at peace. Why? And there he goes. You watched the last of Gregor's air escape his lungs. Jesus, game. What the hell do you think you're doing? You tell Karen that Gregor gave up. We could have kept him alive for another week. What's wrong with you? No matter. Plenty of food left now. Karen leaves you alone. You had... How was covering Wim with it? Oh, I guess keep him cold. Sustained him or something? I don't know. You head to the kitchen to try to find the other remains. Gregor. You look at the pile of dishes and your mind starts to wander.
Hello!
Hello, let's play hide and seek.
Hi.
There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? The redheaded woman should know where the basement key is. And I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's wielding something in the rocking chair right now. So watch out for the knife.
Probably best to avoid the knife.
Wait. Isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it?
'Cause she was hot. I thought she'd sleep with me.
As the leader of the Trumpet, it's important you find all of us. So please don't forget any of us. Good luck!
Cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. Why would Cabbage want to play hide and seek right now anyway? Because Cabbage wants to lead me down to the basement where I can see ancient sins. You've been neglecting the Chompettes lately. Get her to play along with them, right? You could have talked to Karen in the living room. Looks like Karen's just slicing away at a block of wood. Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all the blood out of the couch to save you the trouble. Yes? Have you seen the basement key anywhere? Isn't it in the kitchen? I don't know. I can't remember. I haven't seen the key. Maybe one of the Chompettes can help you find it in the kitchen? You decide to go look for it. Guess I could have asked her about her whittling. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? In the cauldron. You hear some rustling around. Found her! She always picks the same hiding spot. Okay, so this is not the first time we've hung out with the Chompettes.
Wee! Cabbage!
Ah, you found me! Well done! As leader of the Chompettes, getting through those mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes to push me through. You'll help me out, right? Cabbage has joined the party. 4 Chompettes to go. Hooray! What's next, Cabbage? Glad you asked. Keep it up. You'll be a member of the Chompettes, and I don't want to be a member of the Chompettes. You asked Cabbage about the basement key. Did you forget? It's right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in there. Did Anatoly eat it? You found the basement key.
Yeah!
There it is. That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for the other one. Are my victims turning into vegetables? What's going on here? You got the basement entrance key. I'm torn between going and finding out what's in the basement or going to see Karen. I don't know. We'll see what options I get here. Let's go find him. He's hiding in the bedroom. She's making hide and seek far too easy. Chompettes! Find Onion! Cabbage rolls down the hallway. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? I guess. Oh, look, a bone. Huh, found him! Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Onion! Today, I'm feeling sweet as sugarcane.
Boy, boy!
Honest. Wow, did you eat something gross? Your breath stinks. Runs head to toe in sweat, too. Could smell you coming a mile away.
Onion!
Gross. Did the red-haired woman scare you or something? You tell Onion everything that happened. Wow, that's fucked up.
Boy.
Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Mariah and Anatoly and Gregor. But yikes.
Boy.
3 people dead in less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night, though, right?
Oh, yeah, yep, they're the ghosts of my previous kills haunting me as vegetables for the rest of my life. Interesting.
I would probably lose my nuts if I had to see that again. Anyways, don't worry, I got you back. Onion has joined the party.
Hello.
Glad to have you join us, Onion.
Boy, boy.
No problem, Cabbage. We sound identical. I think I heard Bread making noise in the living room.
Boy, boy.
You know how loud you can get.
Cabbage.
Right. The one and only. Jump it! Let's move!
What would your totem vegetable be? Potato, probably. Your party is quickly expanding. 3 chompets left, but there's a bone in there I want to poke at. You're getting a terrible headache. Your face is feeling numb. Your legs aren't moving. Oh well. You do some time breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help. Did I get drugged too? Time to get that bread. You probably strut up to the living room, happy to be alive. Where is he? You hear Bread coming out of the mouse hole. He's taking his sweet time. Found me. My secretly favorite trumpet bread. Don't you loaf me? Oh, my cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has hundreds, no, thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So what do you need? You told Bread about gathering the chompets together. That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time? With Potato? I mean, you're going against a whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs?
Cabbage.
Bread, we need your help finding Potato.
Onion.
Misty Big Guy, come help.
I would never let the chompets down. Don't need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. Yay, Bread has joined.
That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread.
The noises.
Wait. Are you drooling?
All 3 chompets are staring at you.
Are you thinking of eating us?
You accidentally lick your lips.
Cabbage!
Cabbage!
Snap out of it. You already ate. We're no good for that.
You glutton. I'm blacking out. Does he pass out?
Holy cow, get them up. So heavy.
Uh-oh. This is because I didn't max out my hearts with Karen. You stumble to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again.
I think I heard you over there by the basement door. Perfect. Jump it. Mosey out.
2 more to go. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. Something's not going well. This one is lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. Hooray! 2 more to go. You go to check out the basement door. Fingers crossed this game ends with in a gun standoff with the chompets. Oh boy. Where is she? You feel a chill run up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here. Oh, is this... No. Everything turns silent. You can almost hear her breathing. Raspberry?
You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry! Oh, it's very good to see you, Cabbage. What the fuck is going on?
We wouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry.
honest. We need your help finding Potato. Our combined Chompette detective skill says he's in the basement. Oh, yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here.
Raspberry joined the party. That is a very concerning Raspberry. One more to go. Don't.
The basement is already unlocked. Oh crap, the redhead woman is coming over here. Stop it. Let's hide out.
All 4 Chompettes quickly. This is my last chance to either give in to the truth or get to 5 hearts with Karen. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. You can see the knife out of the corner of Karen's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart, piece by piece. Just like Gregor. Karen looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do you do? Guess I'll tell her about the basement. So that's why it's locked. Open it. I have to see the room. You open the basement door. Thank you. I'll bring up some cutlets and we'll have a great dinner. Okay? See you soon. Karen descends the staircase into darkness. You locked the basement door. No, Karen! Did you? Did you just lock the door? You block out her screams of rage. Given enough time, they will end. You crawl into bed and go to sleep. But I wanted to get to 5 hearts with her. How am I going to get to 5 hearts with her by locking her in the basement like that? You slept in today. The pounding is completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. Oh. I wonder if there was a heart event that you got missed earlier. Probably when I was in the, oh, I should have saved. Right. Yeah, I had the chance to talk to Karen about what she was whittling, and instead I asked for where the basement key was, so that's probably why. Oops. You must have sleepwalked into the basement last night. Or bathroom. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. Oops. The candle blew out. And the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom and turn it on. Oh boy. No thank you. You're in the dark, but you're not alone. Click on objects around the bathroom to get more information or find hidden clues. Great. If you're stuck, just wait a little bit to see the glint of objects to inspect around the bathroom. Just move around your cursor to search the room. I don't like this.
Cabbage. Hello.
Hello! Are you locked in the bathroom again?
You tell her about the candle being blown out.
Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a little bit.
You unlocked the bathroom door. Oh. Okay. Was that it? Is that seriously it?
Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Excuse me, need to conduct the next secret Chompette meeting. Later.
You quickly make your escape. Well, getting locked in the bathroom is enough excitement for one day. You get under the covers and quickly fall asleep. Ah, yeah, I think there was another heart opportunity in the whittling conversation, maybe. Yeah. Can never have a perfect run on the first go, right? Wow, all I did was wake up in the bathroom and immediately go back to sleep. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Uh-oh. Oh, did she die already? Just your imagination again. Karen can't still be alive, right? Somebody's at the door. You grip the doorknob tightly, getting ready for what's next. Uh-oh, Gregor. That can't be the real Gregor. You determine the haunt has officially begun. Uh-oh. Getting some betrayal in the house on the hill here. Events like this are rare. Creating vengeful spirits is difficult. In this state, they'll try giving you a heart attack, push you down a flight of stairs, or cause you to wander into an early demise. The rain has stopped. You decide to go look out the window. Oh, hey there. Hey there, Mariah. How's it going? The floodwaters are completely gone. Karen would be excited to see this. Shame that she's rotting in the basement. No good reason to leave the cabin. Plenty of food here now. Is it, though? You'd rather be haunted than leave? You've been so busy you've forgotten to eat. You head to the kitchen for a snack. That said, you can skip read content really fast, and the game is meant for replaying anyway. Yeah, I figured as much. I'm not worried about it. Karen's hiding spot was too obvious. You grab some meat from behind the woodpile. You take a few bites of it. You lost more of your humanity. Did I have any of that to begin with? Not fresh enough. Oh well. You decide to crawl back into bed and get a little extra sleep. All you're doing is sleeping. That's all you're doing every day. Oh, shit. That's a lot of years. You have a strange dream. The clouds have parted. The rain has gone away. You wake in a cold sweat. Is this another trick? Or... they're whispering me in tongues. Good morning? She's still sticking around. You head to the kitchen to get breakfast. Oh, Karen's with me? Oh. The meat is gone. That noise was coming from the living room. Anatoly? Nobody's here. The bananas has gone bad. Some deep scratches are dug into the wood by the couch. Something is approaching. Don't look around. What's making that noise? It sounded like it was coming from the basement door. Go over to investigate. It's gonna be eyeball. Eyeball right in that crack. Cold wind is blowing through that hole in the door. You get goosebumps all over your arms. Is this... Oh, hi. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, it was a dream. It's all a dream. It's raining again. They're taunting you with dreams of a sunny day. You get out of bed and head to the living room. The couch still smells like Gregor's sweat. And blood. Should you have stopped her? You already did. The couch is still comfortable, even after Gregor imprinted on it. Oh, phrasing. You decide to take a nap, which quickly turns into a sleep. Why are you sleeping so much? What is up with that? You must have woken up too early today. The cabin living room is pitch black. Digesting? Ooh. Yeah, you're right. You pick up a flashlight nearby to explore the darkness. Hi. Anatoly? Anyone else hiding around? No? Just Anatoly? I don't like being in control of this. It's scary. Hmm? You notice a note sticking out from one of the books. I know you've been ignoring my other letters, so I am begging you. Please bring my daughter safely, or I will need to get the others involved. I have left payments outside the door and will pay any price. Please, let her go. We don't have to involve anyone else. I remember that day. You take Mother's note with you. You lay back down on the couch, drifting back to sleep. But I know I need that other note. God damn it. Stay awake for like more than three minutes, guy. Dude. You sleptwalk again. You can hear Potato mumbling in the drawer. Oh. It's you again. Tell me. You were first waked with the others. Where did you sleep? That's what I was wondering. You think for a minute, but come up with nothing. It's worse than I imagined. Do you remember any concussions? Still nothing? You would routinely collapse around the cabin. Sleptwalked into walls too, even fell down the basement stairs. I can't believe you haven't broken your neck yet. You seem to survive almost anything, right? Must be that addiction to meat. Or something else. Would you share that secret with me? I trust Potato most of all, so sure. You tell Potato the secret. Wow, didn't think you'd be dumb enough to tell me. Thank you. Oh no! Damn it! That's a bad Potato. Ha ha ha. Do you think Karen is still alive downstairs? She'll be much stronger than the last time you saw her. She's been eating them. Probably finding something useful down there too. When's the last time you've eaten? Haha. It's time to take it back from her. Go downstairs. Put an end to this. Not for them. For me. Oh, yes, Potato, sir, ma'am. You head for the basement door. Why is this Potato so compelling? It's been enough days, right?
Wow.
Wow is right. You open the door and prepare for the worst. I mean, you did store a bunch of meat down there, so Karen obviously would be eating that. I think I'm fucked, personally. Oh, I don't like that. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. Something is approaching. Here it comes.
Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? Anatoly's down here. Come, have some bread with us.
They always try things like this.
I've been here the whole time.
You're not falling for this one.
Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here, loaves of it. Fine. Down here.
Beware of Karen.
She is ill beyond repair. And she will rip the flesh from your bones.
Hot. But she's taking my clothes off first, right? Right?
We'll speak again.
You feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You continue your descent. The walls, they're a mix of dirt and soot. Mudcat. I'm murdering people and taking commands from a Potato. I don't have time for you right now, I'm sorry. Is that Anatoly? Ah, Gregor, I'm glad I found you. Right outside is stopped. Did you hear that knocking behind you? Another trap. Everyone else is upstairs. Mariah was worried sick about you. You tell Gregor about speaking with Mariah. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You won't come upstairs with me. Please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when that light bulb turns on. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. We'll meet again soon. Beware of Karen. You feel Gregor leaving the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. This is fine. The air pressure down here feels heavier. You touch your ears. Blood is leaking out. Something is approaching. It's just Anatoly, no big deal. God, the tension gets me every time. Oh, thought you'd still be fending off that glutton Gregor right now. Tell Anatoly about meeting with Gregor and Mariah. Perhaps he also licked the balls clean too, right? Anatoly? Ha! Hey. Oh. You don't want to pick the onions that side? You shake your head. Guess there's no fooling you, huh? You ask Anatoly where Karen is. Below us. Waiting to devour you. Ooh. I have been waiting to devour her, too. Down here, the Whisperers have told me all about you. How long did you leave them in here? Beware of Karen. She'll wipe that smug smile off your face. See you again soon. You feel Anatoly leaving the staircase. You grit your teeth and keep going. I bet she's going to be beautiful, even more beautiful than she was before. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right.
Look behind you.
Look behind you? You feel around the walls, blinding, and locate the light switch. Ah, here we go! Brace yourself!
Hello!
God damn it!
Hello! You've come so far, proud of you.
Cabbage!
As leader of the Trumpets, I wanted to let you know we have your back. No matter what happens out here, just call out and we'll be there.
Boy!
Honest.
Boy!
Wouldn't let you die down here.
When you least expect it, we'll roll with you. Oh.
You can't sneak up on me.
Raspberry!
But sneaking up on you, extremely easy. Too much wax in your ears.
Cabbage!
Raspberry.
Onion!
Don't get on Raspberry's bad side.
Your ears have so much dirt in them, they could probably grow potatoes. That's a fun fact. Oh, we'll have to work on those jokes, Potato. Sure.
Weren't you hiding in the basement room?
I wouldn't miss a killing for the world. Damn it. Okay, so Raspberry, I don't know if these correlate to the people in this story, but Raspberry is Karen. Cabbage is, I guess, Mariah. Bread is Gregor, and Onion is Anatoly, and I am the potato. I don't know if that's actually remotely close.
Just remember, down here, you can call on us. We'll help you on the bind.
And if you get lost down here, please don't go into the room. It's the only place we won't go. Like an ominous.
That's correct, Potato. Thank you for coming along with us.
Boy!
It's not a change of heart because you really never had one. I don't think you should come with us.
The only joke in here are you, Potato.
That's enough.
Well, this is awkward. I'm gonna be heading out.
Trumpet,
Yes,
help out.
Chompets get into position behind you, ready for what's next. You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. Took you long enough. Oh, that's it? What? I was expecting some gruesome scene. Instead, I just had to fight a cute girl with a knife. Let's end this. Should have kept the door locked. Attack? Dodge? Or chompets? I'm gonna chompets.
Well, let me first because I'm leader, right? The chompets are ready to help you out down here. Watch out for that knife. Haha. Please survive. We want to play hide and seek again. Chompet! Chompet!
Cabbages filled you with hope. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I wasn't down any HP. Ow. You feel blood running down your arm. Are you talking to yourself again? Karen cackles. I'll throw you into the floods. I guess I'll attack. You try throwing a punch. Karen easily dodges it. You try to reason with Karen. Don't speak to me. Karen grins at you. I'll dodge. Karen goes completely silent. Karen smiles at you. You're going to taste better than Gregor. Should have kept me locked. Should have kept locked door. Should have. Whatever. You know what I meant. I just. Oh, I actually hurt her. Oh my god. You barely landed the soft punch. I'm not made for fighting. She has my knife. You feel blood running down your arm. Karen is studying you. Should have killed me earlier. No chance of that now. How about chompets?
Hey, it's me! Onion! No crying down here, okay? Let me look at your ear. Blood? Gross. Your eyes begin to water. Hey!
Boy.
What did I tell you about crying?
Onion.
You got this, champ. Good luck!
Onion words make you feel a little better, but only a little bit. This isn't gonna help. Karen looks confused. She caught you talking to them. Karen grins at you. Guess I'm all in on the chompets. I don't really care who dies down here. You're both awful. Good luck. Potato's words cut pretty deep. You're filled with determination. Karen is mumbling to herself. Karen catches her breath. This is bizarre. It's over. Should have kept the door locked. I'm secretly everyone's favorite trumpet, but I owe all of this to my cousin Corporate, Raziel. You point out that Raziel was one of Onion's relatives. Oh, haha. It's getting harder and harder to recall any long-term memories. Is Onion my sibling? You shake your head. Oh, haha. Good luck. Red. You gained 5 HP. Are you talking to yourself again? Yup, I guess I'm doing the last chompet or no. There's 2 more. No, that was, yeah, Raspberry the last one.
Always merry raspberries, a light created by cabbage. You know me by now, and I've never acted merry. Correct?
You nod.
What are you going to do if you win? Devour the red-haired woman? Or leave her corpse to stink up the basement?
I don't know, I haven't decided yet.
We both know your answer. Let's end this.
You feel a flood of emotions at from the chompets. Anger, sadness, joy, determination. They have imbued a second wind inside of you. You get ready for Karen's next attack. Uh-oh. Oh no, Karen! I rate you 4 out of 5 hearts. Karen quickly stumbles down the hallway, turning left at the end. You are hobbling after her, but the basement is getting darker and darker.
I don't want that.
Appropriate. You can hear the small echoes of Karen's footstep in the distance. Hobbling is how hobbits walk. Aw, that's cute. You're getting lightheaded again. Cool liquid is coming out of your ears. You almost trip a few times as move downwards. The shoes begin sticking to the ground. This area has a door in each direction. You head east, opening the door. You feel Karen's presence close by. Hi. Oh, it's my friends. Look at you, my friends, my beautiful friends, who were so very delicious.
Welcome.
We've been waiting. Turn on the light.
We're here to talk about your car's extended warranty.
Where's Karen? The basement is where Gregor and Anatoly would shag, hence the sticky floors. Naturally.
She's ravenous. Completely ravenous.
Lost in the abyss. She will never escape.
Being West did nothing.
We traded one tragedy for another. Karen will stop your ambitions.
Wretch.
Abomination. Horror.
Turn on the light and savor your inhumanity.
Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. All right. Reap what you have sown. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. I won't forget you. We did it. I think. Wow. So there's definitely some more lore to learn in there. You were talking upstairs. Thieves? You grab your flaying knife and silently go up the stairs. You'll eat well tonight. Oh boy. Wait, what? The four look completely shocked at the sight of you.
Oui.
She doesn't look like she has the courage to speak. We've been lost for a few days. Your cabin is the only hut we've seen out here. Can we stay here for a few nights? Oh, this is how it all happened, huh? You clear your throat and ask the questions you've been asked Ask the question you've asked 1,000 times. Did you come on your own free will, or were you sent? We were technically sent. Anatoly, we came on our own free will. Oh, they're like, oh, there's sacrifices, maybe? The woman looks confident in her answer. They answered incorrectly. Uh-oh. You clear your throat again, coughing profusely. You may stay in my cabin until you're ready to leave. Interesting. The group looks terrified of you, as they should be.
Well, wasn't that trail steep? Wasn't that trail steep?
Yeah. Group finally returns to normal. It's forced, but they attempt to save face. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace.
Rhina, check it out!
Cabin all the way out here? What about that psychopath? We lost him a few kilometers ago, don't worry. Doesn't look like anyone's home. Hello?
Come on, Rhina. Sun is setting. Let's take a shelter here just for the night.
You sure that's a good idea, Selena?
Of course.
Front door has a few different ways to lock it. Should keep him at bay if he shows up. They're very cheerful for being stalked by someone. or something. Hope there's some snacks in here.
Bolek.
I guess we don't have a choice.
We'll head back to Zakopane in the morning. Don't worry about it.
It's just for one night. You decide to join up with your friends inside. Oh god, are we like... Bearby, are we starting like a new arc? Because I'm wondering if we should stop here and then resume another night. I don't know how much longer this is going to go. I was expecting expecting the game to end after that first part. This is a new story of its own? Okay. Well, fun. I guess we will pick this up another night. I'm very curious. There's some history to this game. Alrighty, well, I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have wandering around. I wonder how many of these stories there will be telling. Andy wants to say hello again. Andy, say hello. Go into the basement. Snuggle the cat. Do it, the potato compels you. He doesn't care. Oh, as I inhale a bunch of cat hair. Gross. Well, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Saturday we'll be continuing with Still Wakes the Deep. Another interesting horror game where I'm curious to see where that goes. And then we'll probably resume this next Tuesday. The weekend after that, I guess that's another weekend, so I don't have to talk about it right now. We'll see you on Saturday, guys. Thanks for joining me and hanging out. I appreciate your company. Just a reminder, I do have a Discord if you want to come hang out. Mostly we're just sharing a little bit of memes, and I will share announcements when I go live or kind of updates on what's happening. So just if you want to keep abreast of the situation. And on that note, I hope you all have a good week, good night. Grab your kitties if you have any. Give them a little wiggle. And we'll see you another time. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.